October 1962. A single photograph is placed on the desk of U.S. President John F. Kennedy. In that moment, the world as we know it holds its breath. For the next 13 days, humanity would balance on the razor's edge, caught between life and total nuclear annihilation. Today, as nuclear rhetoric echoes around the globe.
To understand how the world reached this brink, we must go back 1 year. The Cold War is at its peak. The United States deploys its Jupiter nuclear missiles to Turkey, right on the Soviet Union's border. The USSR's major cities, including Moscow, are now under direct threat, with a flight time of just 10 minutes. At the same time, the CIA suffers a humiliating defeat attempting to overthrow Fidel Castro's regime in Cuba. For Moscow, this is a double challenge.
It was called Operation Anadir. Disguised as civilian cargo ships, dozens of Soviet vessels secretly transport 40 nuclear missiles and over 40,000 troops to Cuba. The secrecy is worthy of a spy novel. The ship captains only opened their sealed orders, revealing their true destination once in the open sea. But concealing a 100-foot missile is nearly impossible. On October 14th, an American U-2 spy plane photographs the undeniable truth. Khrushchev's audacious gamble to install the weapons in secret and then announce them to the world had been exposed. The news sends shockwaves through the White House. The hawks and the Pentagon demand immediate airstrikes and a full-scale invasion. But Kennedy, understanding this would be a direct path to mutual assured destruction, chooses a naval blockade, politically rebranding it as a quarantine. For the first time in history, the U.S.
October 27th, Black Saturday, the most dangerous day in human history. An American spy plane is shot down over Cuba by a Soviet missile. The pilot is killed. American generals demand immediate retaliation, but what they don't know is terrifying. Their intelligence was wrong. There weren't 10,000 Soviet troops on Cuba, there were over 40,000, armed with tactical nuclear weapons. Realizing they were losing control, the leaders engaged in desperate back-channel negotiations. U.S. Secretary of Defense McNamara would later admit he thought, "Will I see another sunrise?" A Soviet diplomat described the office of Robert Kennedy, the president's brother, a mess with a crumpled blanket on the sofa where he slept in snatches. The pressure was unbearable. Finally, a deal was struck. The public part, the USSR removes the missiles, and the U.S. lifts the crisis was over. The world exhaled. It was, as one diplomat called it, a moment of fear and enlightenment, when Khrushchev and Kennedy both felt they were in the same boat, caught in the epicenter of a nuclear storm. A direct hotline was established between Washington and Moscow. The Cuban Missile Crisis taught a terrible lesson.